seen Chris Jericho and Punk wrestling before on editions of Raw and SmackDown, is this match really worthy of being at WrestleMania 28 when you really think about it? Should CM Punk be defending the title against someone like Dolph Ziggler or Cody Rhodes? I mean, Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler are two wrestlers that you had to pay attention to, and an incredible amount of attention with that this year because they are future champions. By the end of 2012, people like Dolph Ziggler and Cody Rhodes will be former champions, if not current ones. So I really think that you need to really lay off the idea of Chris Jericho winning this match because he doesn't need to win it. Punk needs the momentum coming out of this match more than Chris Jericho does. If Punk beats Jericho, I will give Punk credit. I will say that Punk is the best in the world. He's not there quite yet. The shirts and everything definitely have him bragging and have him thinking that. But when it all comes down to it, at the end of the day, Punk isn't the best in the world. But that's why I think he needs to win this match. And I'm sure there are a lot of Chris Jericho fans on our Facebook page listening to us and on Twitter and YouTube who think that Jericho is going to win. But I'm definitely favoring Punk out of the two championship matches. If one guy is going to retain, it's going to be CM Punk because WWE are banking on him for 2012. Although he didn't win the Royal Rumble or anything yet, he didn't do really anything impressive other than win a TLC match last year against Del Rio and Miz, who aren't even on the WrestleMania show this year, or yet anyway. I mean, Miz posted a Twitter video where he was complaining that he wasn't on the WrestleMania show, but he's not the only one. I mean, The Rock, John Cena, The Undertaker, and Triple H, and Punk and Jericho, Sheamus, and Daniel Bryan are forcing a lot of wrestlers to stay on the sidelines this year at WrestleMania. Miz is the only one who can make a legitimate claim via a Twitter video. You can find that by heading to twitter.com, Mike Mazanin. There are a lot of wrestlers who aren't even on the show and will probably be in dark matches this year at WrestleMania because these main events have got so much hype. And that's a big mistake on the part of WWE Creative. As I mentioned, the world title's on the line here. After picking Jericho to win, we go from favoring the champion to favoring the challenger. I am picking Sheamus to come out on top and be the only guy to win a championship at WrestleMania that's a major one. I really think that the guy you need to favor in this match is Sheamus. He has an incredible amount of momentum. He's the guy who won the 2012 Royal Rumble, and initially every year, the winner of the Royal Rumble, we saw it with Batista, we've seen it with Cena, we've seen it with, everybody who virtually has come out on top in the Royal Rumble. Not everybody. 75% of the winners have gone on to win a major championship at WrestleMania. So I really think the guy you need to favor, given the statistics from Royal Rumbles in the past, over the last 25 years, beginning in 1988, the trend began. I really think the guy you need to favor is the Royal Rumble winner, so I'm definitely picking Sheamus to win this match. And it's because of the Royal Rumble victory he's gotten and the amount of momentum he's gotten on his shoulders since winning the Royal Rumble. And every year we see the storylines center around the Royal Rumble winner quite a lot. We've seen it with Benoit. We've seen it with Batista. We've seen it with Shawn Michaels not once but twice. We saw it with Stone Cold 3 times. In 1997, he won a Royal Rumble that didn't count. In 1998, he won his first official Royal Rumble. In 99, he does it again. And in 2001, he wins his third Royal Rumble match. Altogether, technically, he's won over 4 Rumble matches, and every year he's won the Rumble match. A lot of the storylines centered around him, so why not center them around Sheamus? He's a guy everybody loves. Turning him face was an incredible move. And I think that he's the guy you need to favor going into WrestleMania in a championship match, not Chris Jericho, not a guy who's contributed over 20 fucking years. You're going to have him be the champion over someone like Sheamus when you're trying to push the talent initiative? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Definitely Sheamus out of the 2 championship matches all the way, the Irish Curse reigning supreme this year at WrestleMania. Tell us what you think about the championship matches and the promos, the build, your predictions. Facebook, where we're streaming, YouTube, and Twitter, where you can always hear the show. I want to know what you think. Our up-to-the-minute news updates, which are streaming on our Facebook page and our Twitter page, definitely keep you up to date with what could potentially be happening at WrestleMania with spoilers and stuff. But definitely, I really think that the guy you need to favor in championship matches is Sheamus, and his resume definitely is proof enough as to why. Moving right along, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. We're going to see the Big Show challenge Cody Rhodes. I favored the Big Show to win this match. I should have probably picked Cody Rhodes because I didn't pick enough heels out of the 5 matches that have heels going up against baby faces. But again, it's not 1999 anymore. You can't always rely on The Rock and Austin to have a feud. I picked Big Show to win because the only championship that's eluded the Big Show in WWE, WCW, and ECW has been the Intercontinental Championship. It's the only championship the Big Show hasn't won. He was the first ever man to win the WCW Championship in his first match. He's won the tag team titles. He's won hardcore championships. He's won WWE titles, world titles, ECW championships. I mean, what hasn't this guy done? The one thing that stands out that he hasn't done is win the Intercontinental Championship. Cody Rhodes, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in the last 6 months. He hasn't beaten the Honky Tonk Man. He's one of the longest reigning Intercontinental Champions in history. Honky Tonk Man, Randy Orton, or some people have held that title just as long, to the equivalent of them. Cody Rhodes is not quite yet, but he's definitely on the top 5 greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time. He has had so much momentum. He's had more momentum than Big Show has had in the last 6 months. Big Show needs something. Last year at WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes wins a match against Rey Mysterio in an incredible match. I really think that after his win last year and how much momentum he's had since then, the truck needs to fucking stop. We need someone like Big Show to win. If we have one fan favorite win at WrestleMania, it's got to be the Big Show. He's had so many embarrassing moments at WrestleMania, hasn't he? From losing to Akibono to being knocked out by Floyd Money Mayweather to, there's so many stupid things he's done. He's even I've been shown on camera eating at WWF New York in 2002 at that year's WrestleMania that he wasn't even on the active roster for. So I think that if you need to give Big Show one WrestleMania moment, it should be winning the Intercontinental Championship. He's lost to the likes of The Undertaker, John Cena before WrestleMania. Give the guy a fucking win. He's a machine of destruction 364 days out of a year. That one night of the year, the Big Show is cursed. The full moon needs to be eclipsed, and the Big Show needs to win at WrestleMania. Favoring the Big Show to win, enjoying the program, enjoying the interaction between Rhodes and the Big Show. Cody Rhodes dominating Giants leading into WrestleMania does not lead me to believe that Cody Rhodes is going to win at WrestleMania. It just adds on to his already impressive amount of momentum he's had. So I think the guy that you need to favor in the Intercontinental Championship match is the Big Show. That comes to the end of our championship match predictions. And this year at WrestleMania, we only have, I think, 3 championship matches at WrestleMania, which leads me to believe we're going to have a Divas Championship match, probably in the form of a Battle Royal this year at WrestleMania. But who could Beth Phoenix defend her championship against? AJ? The diva that I am impressed with after putting her over and stressing here on YouTube that she's the one who needs the championship match, who needs the push. I do give WWE a whole lot of credit for pushing AJ with a couple of victories under her belt leading into WrestleMania. She could potentially be the one to challenge for the Divas Championship. If it's not AJ and Beth Phoenix this year, it's going to be defended in the form of a Battle Royal. Only 3 championship matches on a 7-match card. We need more title matches. Divas Championship is probably going to be added. Head to WrestleMania.com, and it will be added 8 days before WrestleMania. I guarantee it. But the limited amount of championship matches we have at this year's WrestleMania is something I am not impressed with. 3 championship matches out of the 7 we already have announced. Unbelievable. Why not give Kane a championship and have him defend it against Randy Orton? Why not give him the U.S. title, which isn't even going to be defended this year at WrestleMania? A title that was held by the likes of Ric Flair and Sting, not even on the WrestleMania card. What the fuck is going on there? Kane versus Randy Orton, a match that's had over 8 months to build. Are you sick of seeing it, hearing about it? I am. The guy I picked to win that match was Kane. Again, Kane's the guy who needs the momentum. Last year, Randy Orton, world champion. Randy Orton had one of the biggest pops of the night at the Royal Rumble. He was on the cover of the WWE magazine a couple of months ago. He had his own DVD released just last year, Evolution of a Predator. Was world champion multi-times. He doesn't need this win at WrestleMania. He can afford to lose. Kane's coming off a couple of losses to John Cena. John Cena had the majority of the momentum because he needed it. Um, I really think that Kane needs this win because if Kane loses, it's just well for Kane to be released and retire the same year the Undertaker's going to retire. Put the Brothers of Destruction out of their fucking misery because I really think that Kane is the one who needs to win. He needs the momentum, and if he doesn't defeat Randy Orton, then he doesn't have anything left. So he needs this win. Kane needs to win. Randy Orton can afford to lose. Look at all the momentum Randy Orton has had, for Christ's sake, last year. Beginning with being drafted from Raw to SmackDown, one of the biggest drafts of the year. He wins the world title a couple of days after being drafted. Wins the world title multi-times. Lands covers of magazines. Lands DVD deals. He was in a movie for WWE Films. Incredible year for Randy Orton, one of the biggest superstars of the year. This year hasn't started off all that great for Randy Orton. A couple of concussions, a couple of suspensions. Incredible feud with Wade Barrett, but I really think that the guy who needs to win this match is Kane because he really has nothing going for him. I mean, Kane resurrected. By now, if this was 1999, he'd be champion, and he would have been champion for the last 5 months. But I said this here earlier in the show, it's not 1999 anymore, and these legends should not be forgotten about. And if we have any legends win at WrestleMania, it probably should be The Rock, Undertaker, and Kane.